The coach here, and welcome to this ultimate challenge. Sit back and relax. You're in for a real treat with this matchup. Let's join this one already in progress. Here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Thank you, Coach. So for this challenge, we're in the fourth quarter with 3 minutes to go. It's all tied up at 20. You have possession on your own 30-yard line. First and long.
Check 50, check 50.
Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
Good work,
Sliding out of the pocket.
Keep playing hard.
Excellent work that time to get free, and for his exploits, he's going to be left with just a 3rd and 3. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 65 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries.
I know we're in the era of wide-open football, a lot of spread formations, more space, but there's still a spot for power football, and we just saw some of it right there. How about that run?
Breaking the tackle, and, you know, late in this game, he wants the football in his hands. He's had a good day. Kingsley Kiki there on the tackle. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Let's go!
Jamar Chase. 29 yards. And that'll just about do it for us in this one. You've notched another win, and the next challenge awaits as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead.
Hello, everyone. You're watching Ultimate Challenges, and I'm your host, the coach. Now let's hand it off to Brandon and Charles as we jump straight into the action.
So for this challenge, we're in the fourth quarter with 3 minutes to go. You're up by 2 points. You've got the ball on your opponent's 25-yard line. First and long. They'll be brought down at the 21 after a pickup of 4. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
Here we go. Guys, escape.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon. Gets around him. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. A gain of 4 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
My game.
2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the fourth quarter. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They're looking at a 4th down now as they try to hold on to this lead for dear life. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. They'll give it to Mixon. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Here's a run with Mixon, and he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Joe Mixon, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Congratulations on yet another victory. Now, you can go right to the next challenge if there's another one available, or return to challenges to receive your reward.
Welcome, everybody. I'm the coach. Up next, another Ultimate Challenge on EA Sports. Taking you the rest of the way, here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. Brandon.
Coach, we will begin this challenge in the third quarter with 3 minutes remaining. You trail by a touchdown. You've got the ball on your side of the field. 2nd and 7. Back to Mixon on 2nd down. 45 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
Partner, I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
Mixon with a first down carry. Gets by him at the 25. Eventually wrangled down before reaching the 20, but a strong run. Here's a give to Mixon. Open space inside the 10. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. He had a really solid first half running the football and picking up where he left off here in the third quarter.
How about the yardage he's piling up right now? This feels like a full game, not just a series that we're watching right now. I know people are screaming, where are the adjustments from halftime on the defensive side of the ball? Sometimes they're just not there. Sometimes.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Joe Mixon, a 5-yard touchdown run, as his guys have now moved out in front. And they do exactly what they wanted to. Opening drive, they get into the end zone. They do it on the ground.
And not only is the person lugging the ball happy, of course, because he got it into the end zone. How about the offensive linemen and receivers who are blocking for him? They have to feel great about themselves, sticking it in the end zone on a running play.
Watch the run. Watch the run. 31's the mic. Hey.
To throw again on 2nd down. Carr. And his pass incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage?
And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. The sack by Jordan Willis. A 3rd and long, you knew that he was going to throw it. He just couldn't find anybody to throw it to.
Yeah, and it shouldn't have been a surprise, but that was perfect execution of their nickel defense. That 5th defensive back, the extra defender, he really tightened up things downfield in coverage, and they were able to get to him in the pocket. And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
Man out. 31's the mic. I got it.
On 2nd and 11 now. Carr, and his throw's going to be incomplete.
Nowadays, quarterbacks don't mind throwing into coverage because of the confidence they have in their receivers to come down with the ball. But sometimes you have to be careful you don't get too confident and throw an interception.
Single, slot. Hey, you're on the...
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. Pressure comes, and down he goes. Trey Hendrickson in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down.
31's the mic. Get in the weight room. Get in the...
Carr to throw for it on 4th down. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. What a chance they just took. A huge chance. They go for it on 4th down, wind up getting the first.
Go ahead and admit it. You thought it was a bad call, didn't you?
I did, yes.
I think any normal person did. How about picking it up? Give them credit.
And down to the 44, 5 yards that time. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that. So here we go, Charles, third down. Any chance you're throwing?
I don't think so. I think you got to keep the clock rolling here.
And indeed, they will keep it on the ground. And he'll only get this to about the 35, well short of the line to gain. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Carr going to go on fourth down. That's caught by his tight end, Foster Moreau. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Now, there was a time when I would have been upset at teams throwing the ball with a big lead late, but I've evolved a little bit. I've come around. Ultimately, they're looking for first downs, and if they think the air is the best place to do it, then so be it. In addition, you probably got a quarterback gets a nice bonus if he keeps completing passes. So they want to keep throwing the football? Fine by.
What's up, man?
Hello there, it's the coach with you here today, and this is an ultimate challenge. Let's get back to Brandon and Charles for the call.
Thank you, Coach. So for this challenge, we're in the fourth quarter with 3 minutes to go. We're all tied up at 24. You've got the ball on your own 25-yard line. As we get set here, first and 10. The Bengals drive about to get going. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. 79 yards on the ground for him so far.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
Let's go.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They're going to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Let's go, fellas.
Yeah, they are.
So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got it first and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Probably had 60,000 thinking us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Here we go.
The last run got 3. Now here's second and 7.
Hey, Stop.
Running left, it's Mixon. And he's got some space here. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him.
This has been a good drive so far, and it's been the running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a first down. Now it's first and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
And it is good. He splits the uprights on the chip shot. Well done. You've defeated this ultimate challenge. Now, if there are stars still available, you can always replay the challenge.
The coach here, and welcome to this Ultimate Challenge. Sit back and relax. You're in for a real treat with this matchup. Let's send it down to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis for the call.
So for this challenge, we're in the fourth quarter with 3 minutes to go. You're down 2 scores, but you've driven into opponent territory, and it's 1st and 10.
I'm one, ready?
58, 58, Mike. Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist. Twist.
Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this is caught. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. A big play there. 42 yards. All right, you did it. You got the win. Congratulations. Keep that momentum going and tackle that next challenge.
Hello, and welcome into this Madden Ultimate Team Showdown. I'm your host, the coach.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say, maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50.
Now Roethlisberger to throw. He finds his target, Ebron. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running.
Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes. And the Bengals will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their own 43. The former 2nd-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
Here we go.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on 1st down. Flushed out right. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. Touchdown, Bengals. Joe Mixon, 29 yards. And the Bengals are going to take a first-quarter lead. Extra point by Anderson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it ends with a Bengals score. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll break. And deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And the Bengals grab it. And they will set up shop with outstanding field position in the red zone at the 17-yard line.
41 Mike. 41 Mike.
A little jet sweep to start the drive. He's down inside the 10 to the 8. And it comes on a gain of 8.
Well, I sure wouldn't be surprised if we see more of this as this game goes on, because we know they like to use their wideouts either on quick throws or on jet sweeps like what we just saw there. And to say that that one worked well.
And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Joe Burrow, an 8-yard touchdown run. And just like that, another ultimate challenge has been defeated. Savor the victory, if only for a moment, because you know there's always another challenge right around the corner.
Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach with you here today for another edition of Madden Ultimate Team. To finish this out, here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Thank you, Coach. So for this challenge, we're in the fourth quarter with 3 minutes to go. You're down 7. You've got the ball on your own 25-yard line. 1st and 10. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Good job, D.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
On 2nd and 7, Burrow. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Watch the screen.
Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. He will find his man Chase complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Burrow.
Let's go, defense. Who we got?
Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. Touchdown! Jamar Chase on the touchdown throw from Joe Burrow. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21-all the score as the kick's away. Jamal Agnew now to return it. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Jacksonville set to go again offensively. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play. But if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
And he is finally out of bounds, but not before taking it down inside the 30. A big play there on the catch and run. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Lawrence. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Jags are moving quickly in the hurry up. Man open, here is Jones. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th.
I don't know how many more of these my heart can take, my man. I just don't know. Another big touchdown. Late in the game, they look like they're in control, but still, there's a chance. Block the extra point, go down and score, kick the extra point themselves. They can pull this one out.
Yeah, but also on the sideline that just took the lead, you got to get your defense ready and the special teams unit for the kickoff coming up.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Got to pull everyone together and make sure they're still focused and aren't already celebrating a win.
Take it in at the 3. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So Burrow and the Bengals down 28-21, 45 seconds remaining. Now Burrow. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. A leap in, he's got it. He got it.
Let's go. Let's go. Four the mic.
Throwing, Burrow. He's going to let it go again. And this ball is caught. It's a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, they're a PAT away from likely getting this thing to overtime.
Obviously, the excitement level here is almost a fever pitch. Down 1 is tempting to go for 2. I say you go ahead and kick the extra point. You got the home crowd carried into overtime.
I'm with you. I do see some fans, though, holding up 2 fingers. Easy now.
Yeah, but they're not the ones who have to actually make that call, are they?
Boy, you want to talk about guts? Guts is going for 2 when you're down 1 in that spot right there.
Do they not trust their kicker? Did they not feel that it was time to go ahead and do that? Or did they just say, we've got a play on that we're so confident in, we're going to go ahead and do it? I'm going to say they're going to say that in the press conference.
Here we go.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Look at the clock. Everyone knows the situation. Probably time here for one final play.
And we know what that play is going to be. It's got to be some sort of Hail Mary, throwing it towards the end zone and hoping someone can catch it or catch it off of a tip. Think back to 2015. Didn't we see Green Bay pull that off twice in the season? Once in the regular season, once in the playoffs. So stranger things have happened. It'd be interesting to see what the defensive strategy is about who they put on the field to try and knock that ball away.
Yeah, they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Nice job there getting the win. Next up, another challenge, of course.
Hello, everyone. You're watching Ultimate Challenges, and I'm your host, the Coach. Let's join this one already in progress. Here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Thank you, Coach. This challenge begins in the second quarter with 3 minutes to go. You're down in this one. You've got possession in your own territory. As we get set here, 1st and 10. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. A big play there for Cincinnati.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
He'll buy some time right. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. A 9-yard touchdown there. Well, there you have it, another challenge and another victory. Now, remember, you can always replay challenges if you left it.
Welcome, everybody. I'm the Coach. Up next, another Ultimate Challenge on EA Sports. Now let's hand it off to Brandon and Charles as we jump straight into the action.
We will begin this challenge in the third quarter with 3 minutes remaining. You're leading by 10 points. You've got the ball on your opponent's 40, and it's 1st and 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
11 MT tank.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Burrow dumps it off to Mixon. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Touchdown, Bengals. That's caught. Jamar Chase on the touchdown throw from Joe Burrow. And the Bengals come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Nicely done. Another one up. Another.
Hey everybody, welcome. It's the coach with you here today for another edition of Madden Ultimate Team. Taking you the rest of the way, here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. Brandon.
Coach, we will begin this challenge in the third quarter with 3 minutes remaining. You have a 3-point lead. You've got the ball on your side of the field. 1st and 10. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. And that'll just about do it for us in this one. You've notched another win, and the next challenge awaits.
Hello, and welcome to this Madden Ultimate Team Showdown. I'm your host, the coach.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the 1st down or to have the defense have to hold up.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game.
Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. We always hear a lot of veterans on the defensive side of the football. They talk about smelling blood in the water, putting pressure on a rookie. They got to him there to force it free, but couldn't recover it.
And you mentioned the pressure. Rookie quarterback, you're going to bring more pressure at him at all times because you don't know how he's going to hold up. He was fortunate there. Luck was on his side, able to recover that fumble.
Here's the Jets punter now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. Taking it about the 36. A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. Here again comes Joe Burrow and the offense for the Bengals. And he'll need to find a way to shrug off the opening drive, if you can even call it a drive. 1 play and an interception, so he's got to forget that.
I know that in today's football, we have a good number of coaches who don't look at time of possession the way that the old school guys did, but there's still a place for it. And I think that on this drive, after having thrown that interception, they're going to want to eat up a little bit more clock and run some offense and give their defense a little bit of a break.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big play that time on the catch and run. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. He will push his way down to about the 14. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Here we go. 180. What is hot? 11, 11, 11. Hot.
Back to Mixon on 2nd. He moved. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Congratulations on yet another victory. You can go right to the next challenge if there's another one available, or return to challenges to receive your reward.
Hello there, it's the coach with you here today, and this is an ultimate challenge.
A first chance in the red zone for the Bengals now. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10. Ball sits on the 10, 2nd and 5. And he bulls his way into the end zone for a Bengal touchdown. Joe Mixon, a 10-yard touchdown run. Well done. You've defeated this ultimate challenge. Now, if there are stars still available, you can always replay the challenge again. Otherwise, it's time to move on to the next one.
The coach here, and welcome to this ultimate challenge. And relax, you're in for a real treat with this matchup. Let's get back to Brandon and Charles for the call.
So for this challenge, we're in the 4th quarter with 3 minutes to go. You're ahead by 4. Your opponent has the ball on their own 25. As we get set here, 1st and 10. Got a man, it's Brown. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game? That's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up a first down.
From midfield, here's Carr. And Waller taking it in over the middle. They'll contain him to just 4, 2nd down. The Raiders try to move quickly, try to get everybody back to the line. Meanwhile, Carr's throw complete here to Waller. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Here's Carr, and he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Bengals have just about sewn up this football game. Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it. And that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
The Bengals go down to a knee in the victory formation.
I don't know about you, partner, but watching them take the knee there and finish this one off, I feel like I'm going to be sore tomorrow. This was one bruising affair. Low scoring, but my kind of football.
Not a work of art, but maybe in your world, a little bit of a work of art. You like the defensive side.
I thought it was pretty. I can't help myself. I thought it was pretty.
And it ends in a kneel down as the clock rolls down to zeros. All right, you did it. You got the win. Congratulations. Keep that momentum going and tackle that next
Hello, everyone. You're watching Ultimate Challenges, and I'm your host, the Coach. Let's send it down to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis for the call.
This challenge begins in the second quarter with 3 minutes to go. You've got a big lead. Your opponent has the ball on their own 40, and it's 1st and 10.
Mike 50, Mike 50. Come off the ball hard.
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Reggie Nelson. Past the 20, and he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for a Bengals TD. That pick 6 extending this lead even further. And boy, it's been a while since I've seen a team struggle this badly in the first half.
I think all they want to do is get to the locker room, try and regroup, and come out to start the third quarter. But if things don't improve fast then, I think the backups get a lot of play in the second half.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Getting set to go again, Ben Roethlisberger heading back out there. If second quarter, they're down big already. He's struggling as well. They've got to find something here. He's got to find something on this drive.
And sometimes you take on all that extra pressure on yourself, and maybe you have to disperse it a little bit. Lean on some other people, lean on your teammates, find someone who can take the pressure off and get the ball in their hands for a while.
Or this, if he doesn't, this is getting out of hand, or it could get worse.
31's the mic. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen.
On third down, Roethlisberger. Short little throw to Ebron. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. It's been a very one-sided game so far. They got to change what they're doing right now, don't they? You can't wait till the halftime speech to make an adjustment.
No, you can't, because if you're doing it right, you're adjusting from series to series, and they need a big adjustment here to try and put some points on the board.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Jordan Willis. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Here we go. Wide 80.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. Roethlisberger going to get that to Ebron. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. Fielded at the 20. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Joe Mixon and the rest of his offense making their way back onto the field. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. 79 yards rushing for him, as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium, because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
And just like that, another ultimate challenge has been defeated. Savor the victory, if only for a moment.
Hey everybody, thanks for joining us today. I'm the coach, and this is Madden Ultimate Team. To finish this out, here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Thank you, Coach. This challenge begins in the second quarter with 3 minutes to go. You're behind. Your opponent has the ball at midfield. 1st and 10. He'll drop this one off to Eckler. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
I'm coming after you.
And this is going to be incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Now Edwards to kick as he sends it away. And the punt over the side
Yeah,
in the
it was.
air, and the spot will be inside the 35. Joe Burrow trots out again with the rest of his offense. He and his team, they have had a rough go of it here in this first half. Maybe time for him to put his foot down here in the second quarter.
Put his foot down and become a little more accurate throwing the football. He's already thrown 2 interceptions. He's trying to find a way to equal things out. And instead of it going to the opponents, get it to his own receivers and find the end zone.
Yeah, you mentioned those 2 picks. No touchdown passes yet either. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Jamar Chase, 66 yards. And the Bengals strike quickly here for 6 points. And that is off the left upright. It's no good. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Short kick. One of the up mid will take it now. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Watch the boot. 31's the mic. I'm coming.
Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. 66 yards rushing for him now to this point. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Herbert's throw there complete to Allen. A great job there, Charles, just to hold on, absorb that contact. I guess that's the risk you take catching the ball toward the middle of the field.
It is, and if you're going to gain yardage, you're going to have to go there at some point. But how about the read, okay?
Right.
The eyes of that play, stepping out from the middle of the field and really making a big hit. Did not get free, but boy, that's a tough area to go into when you're going into his spot. Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion, but I really enjoyed watching it.
The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Jack Youngblood. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Gonna throw on 3rd down with Herbert. And that is incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed, because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. This is fielded inside the 5. It'll be a 47-yard punt with a net of 40 following a 7-yard return. And the Bengals will have a 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. And the Bengal offense going to see the ball one more time in this first half. And they've got less than 30 seconds to go here, so not a lot of time to work with. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He'll rifle this one deep right side. A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. A big play there just before halftime.
Here we go. 180.
The win. Next up, another challenge, of course. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Hey everybody, thanks for joining us today. I'm the coach, and this is Madden Ultimate Team. Let's join this one already in progress. Here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Thank you, Coach. So for this challenge, we're in the fourth quarter with 3 minutes to go. You're trailing by 14, but you're in the red zone, and it's 4th and 5.
On two,
4th and goal, and down by a touchdown. The offense stays on the field. Here we go. It's Burrow on 4th down. Flush to his right. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. C.J. Uzama there to make the grab. There you have it, another challenge and another victory. Now remember, you can always replay challenges if you left any stars on the table.
Welcome, everybody. I'm the coach. Up next, another Ultimate Challenge on EA Sports. Now let's hand it off to Brandon and Charles as we jump straight into the action.
We will begin this challenge in the third quarter with 3 minutes remaining. You're trailing by 1. You've got possession in your own territory. As we get set here, 1st and 10. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. 1st down, here's Burrow. He'll take a shot for the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And those two just have been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
And this is caught. Touchdown. Jamar Chase, 43 yards. Nicely done. Another one up, another one down. Keep grinding and keep racking up those wins as they have taken the lead.
Hey, folks, I'm your host, the coach. It's game time. It's Ultimate Team. It doesn't get any better than this.
A first chance in the red zone for the Bengals now. 1st and 10 right at the 20. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And he'll find Chase on the right side complete.
Come on now, let's go.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Well, they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. Mixon. And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. Joe Mixon, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals on just 2 plays have taken the lead. And that'll just about do it for us in this one. You've notched another win, and the next challenge.
No, I don't get it.
Hello there, it's the coach with you here today, and this is an Ultimate Challenge.
Here we go, here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And last time they were stopped on fourth down, had a drive stalled out. We'll see how they respond this go-around.
I'm eager to see what their mindset is.
And that's caught inside the 30.
Is that it?
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Jamar Chase, 72 yards. Congratulations on yet another victory. Now, you can go right to the next challenge if there's another one available, or return to challenges to receive your reward.
The coach here, and welcome to this Ultimate Challenge. Sit back and relax. You're in for a real treat with this matchup.
The Browns drive about to get started. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on fourth, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on fourth down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride to the offense this go-around. Mayfield's throw complete there to Beckham. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
All right.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there, because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
180.
Man, I got you. Man, I got you.
25. Check 25. Check 25.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, partner, I don't think it's any secret that any running back wants to be able to see a hole open so that he can gallop through it. But in this case, he had to slow down. There was really no hole there, and he took a big hit in order to get that 1 yard.
8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play, because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Hey, alert, 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 alert.
Pick it up. Pick it up.
On 3rd and 1, here's Mayfield. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On 4th down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20.
Here we go.
Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air, eluding the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30. He's got it. Touchdown, Bengals.
Oh, yeah, I do.
C.J. Uzomah, 26 yards. And the Bengals on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Well done. You've defeated this ultimate challenge. Now, if there are stars still available, you can always replay the challenge again. Otherwise, it's time to move on to the
Hey folks, it's the coach here. Welcome back for another exciting matchup in Madden Ultimate Team. Taking you the rest of the way, here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. Brandon.
So for this challenge, we're in the 4th quarter with 3 minutes to go. You're up by 10 points. Your opponent has the ball on their own 25. And it's 1st and 10. Here's Carr to throw. He's got this complete to Marcel Aitman. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A good start there on 1st down. They've got to have this drive.
No doubt about it. Down a couple of scores. They have to find a way to put it in the end zone. chunk plays, explosive plays. That will be the key to this drive.
Watch the screen.
Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's second down.
50's the mic.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
I smell fear in that offense.
So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Mike 50.
On 2nd and 15 now. Carr. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
Check. 4 down. 4 down. Raider 1. Mike 50. Mike 50. Mike 50. Watch the out. Watch the out.
Carr to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think that part of their plan was to hit them over the top with the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
Now Carr, got to have this one. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Eli Apple. And the Bengals are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
Tremendous play right there by Eli Apple, sealing the game with that interception for his team. I bet that'll make his mom, Annie, fairly happy.
Absolutely making Annie proud. He was born in Philadelphia. Tough kid from the city of brotherly love. A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. A big play there for Cincinnati.
But they didn't ease into that drive right out of the turnover. They go for the big shot downfield and hit it. A lot of teams have that opportunity, but not every coach is going to greenlight that type of a play call. I love their aggressiveness.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. 49 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. Great time there to come up with his longest run of the night. We just saw it.
Leads to a lot of satisfaction because if they're able to hang on and win this game, you know what else will happen in the locker room after this?
What's that?
Head coach will step up and go, great job, guys. Because of that, come in a little bit later tomorrow.
What you talking about, ref?
And that'll set him back 5.
We play to win. Let's go.
The delay of game, a costly one, as they're backed up 5 for 1st and goal. Burrow down to a knee, and that should be the final act of this one.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road, but there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.
All right, you did it. You got the win. Congratulations. Keep that momentum going and tackle that next challenge.
Hey folks, it's the coach here. Welcome back for another exciting matchup in Madden Ultimate Team. Let's get back to Brandon and Charles for the call.
Coach, we will begin this challenge in the third quarter with 3 minutes remaining. You're ahead by just a field goal. You have possession on your own 30-yard line. 1st and 10. The Bengals drive about to get going. Flushed out right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. He's going to take another shot here. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. A big play there for Cincinnati.
We see this happen so often. If you're a defender, it's like watching a bad movie over and over. The pressure's good, forcing the quarterback out of the pocket. But it's a lot to ask for these defenders to stay plastered to receivers long enough. And sure enough, they let a man come open, and the connection leads to a big play.
So it was a 3-point lead at halftime, and they doubled that with a field goal here.
And I think defensively, you've got to be okay with that because you've kept this game within a touchdown. Your hope is that you've inspired your offense to put a drive together, get in the end zone themselves, and hopefully get you the lead.
And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. But good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it.
And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Jordan Willis, he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. To try again after the sack. Tannehill. Incomplete.
Well, as we get ready for 3rd down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on 2nd down. A running play was not in the works. And that incomplete.
And nowhere to go. He goes down to the turf in the end zone. Tannehill taken down for the safety. And, Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
The Bengals drive about to get going. That is caught. It's Uzama. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A big play that time through the air. 35 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. And down to a knee. That's one way to call a play. And now they're in the hurry-up. And down to a knee.
Hey, we gotta keep scoring.
Well, that's one option. The last 2 plays each lose a yard. They'll try to move forward here on 3rd and 12. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Anderson's kick is good. And that will extend their lead here to 17-6. And just like that, another ultimate challenge has been defeated. Savor the victory, if only for a moment, because you know there's always another challenge right around the corner.
Yeah.
Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis ready for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a peek at some of the big players in today's game, and you're a big player in today's game as well. Let's get the party started. And we are underway in Buffalo. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Here we go.
45, 45 is Mike, 45.
Here we go. Big 13. Big 13.
A run there on first down gets 3 up to the 28.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. But let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense. And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. He'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Freiermuth. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he was unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Hey, watch the slant.
White 80. What is that?
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
Gun.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 34. Now Joe Mixon. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
From the 31, Burrow. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. So, Charles, first drive here, little safe completion underneath. Maybe get some rhythm, get your feet wet, so to speak.
I agree, and I like it because it's a lot like a basketball game when you're getting started and you pass the ball around so everyone touches it early and gets involved in the game. In this case, it's not just dumping it to a back and he's able to run with the ball, but you get your offensive linemen involved because they get to get out and run and hit people in the open field. Everyone getting their feet wet early.
Watch 54. Watch your slap.
Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Here we go.
45. Mike, 45. Big.
Here we go. White 80.
Go.
They'll run on first down. Mixon. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
That's it, baby. That's it.
We're scoreless after 1. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football as they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go.
White 80. What is that?
Doing nothing today. You ain't doing nothing today.
45's a Mike. 45's a Mike.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on first.
Yeah,
It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on third down. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
Tight end right, tight end right. Everyone's got 4 down.
From the gun again to Mixon. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
Yeah, baby.
I think you mentioned in the opening drive that these guys needed to establish the run, protect the young QB. I actually wrote that down, believe it or not. So how would you assess things so far?
I'm kind of touched that you actually wrote something like that down. I appreciate that, partner. But I do think they've been able to do that. Maybe not as effectively as they've wanted to, but I think we'll see more of as this game goes along because they want to continue to take care of that young QB.
Call it a gain of a couple. The defense stiffening here. It's 3rd and goal.
Here we go.
45.
180.
45.
What is hot?
Get this.
Stop.
Here's Burrow. Flush to his right. And the pressure gets there. He'll go down. It's a sack. And it is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. Bruce Irvin in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. Now the Bengals will settle for 3 as the field goal unit comes on here. Anderson's kick is good. And the Bengals are on the board first here. It's 3-0. So a nice drive on the road. You come in, you take the ball down, you get 3 points.
Yeah, points are a must on an opening drive, right? So they moved it down efficiently, got it done. I think that bodes well for their chances moving forward in this one.
After the made field goal, Anderson back out to kick it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Strong right, strong right, strong right. 3 down, 3 down. 30 down.
Throwing now is Allen. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, leaping, and he makes the grab.
Good work, boys. Let's go.
Ability on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Quit talking about it.
Throwing on first down is Allen. Looking downfield for Jones. And this one is incomplete.
I believe I'm following their logic. Take the big shot downfield, loosen things up. You're hoping to get some points on the board before the half. Maybe now you come back and throw some underneath stuff in order to make sure you get a completion.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Allen to throw once more. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
And this will be taken at the 13. That's a 49-yard punt, 8, though, on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. We'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to...
There he goes, right side. The 20.
Ain't doing nothing.
All the way in for a Cincinnati score. Jamar Chase, 79 yards. And the Bengals strike quickly here for 6 points. Extra point by Anderson, up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0.
Don't give him nothing.
Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. He'll set up the screen to Marcus Allen. No gain on the screen there. It's 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
3 down, 3 down.
Going deep for Diggs. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes. And the Bengals are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. 14 seconds, all that's left of this first half as they come up on 1st down. They're passing here, Joe Burrow.
Here we go.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker, at a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half. So after the INT, it's Allen. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
On 2nd down now.
If I wake up, I will be.
And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
You must be dreaming.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Flushed out right. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Reggie Nelson. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for a Bengals TD. and now we get a peek at some of the top players here for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis ready to go in the booth. We hope you're ready to go at the controls. Let's play. Here's the former Auburn kicker Daniel Carlson to get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. From the 10. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Here we go.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Hey, score. Let's go.
Hey, check. Mike 21. Mike 21.
On the ground, this is Joe Mixon. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
On one.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Mixon. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
A handoff running left, Mixon. And he'll get it down here to the 43.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, and a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of 1st downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
And he gets it down to the 32. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
That's what I'm talking
What is that?
Nice hit, boy.
11, 11, 11.
Mike 21. Check Mike 21. Watch for flood.
To throw again on 2nd down. Burrow escaping the pressure right. Pretty nice gain on the scramble. Gets him 12 yards.
Even though it's the opening drive of the game, he wasn't shy about taking off and running with the football, even knowing the defense is definitely going to take their shots at him. And that's exactly what they did. He better learn to slide, otherwise he won't be around to finish this one.
12, 12, 12. Gotta go.
Burrow on 3rd down. This goes out wide for Mixon. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
13.
Mike 21. Check Mike 21.
11, Thomas.
Let's get off the field.
11, 11.
Get off the field, D. Hey, check Mike 21. Mike 21. Check Mike 21. I'm going to come back to you.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
Let's go.
Here we go.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Here we go.
11 MT. 12, 12, 12.
Mike 21. Check Mike 21. Hey, watch the lane.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Flush to his right. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. And the Colts are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. And I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
They try and run on 1st down, but to no avail. Tackled for a 2-yard loss in the backfield. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Lane steps away to his left. Oh, and that'll be incomplete. Oh, he took a shot as he let that go. Third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Off play action. Lane. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
They're going to try and throw. That's to his running back, complete. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. And they'll try the option on first and goal. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Joe Burrow. Keep it. Charles and I set for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as we get a peek some of the stars in today's game. Well, will they be stars? Will you be a star? We'll find out. Let's play. Here's the former Saint and Viking Morton Anderson to get this one started. And we are underway from Heinz Field. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already.
Check 88.
Now it's Jackson. Got a man. It's Darren Waller. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
Brandon, unless my eyes deceive me, I think they found a matchup that they're trying to exploit here, don't you? I mean, it's the second time they've gone to him here on this drive.
Yeah, opening drive. It's a tone setter, right? I think they're going to be looking his way a lot.
Yeah, and I think that the way things are going right now, they like him as a featured receiver. Let's see what kind of adjustments the defense is going to make to try and take that away.
Throwing on second and long. Jackson. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. To throw is Jackson. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the first down marker. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down. Now Harrison Butker for the field goal try. Oh, they pitch to the tight end. It's a fake. They're not going to get it. They try to move the chains with a surprise, but it's a turnover on downs. It would have been a long field goal. The fake doesn't work out. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
A first carry here for Joe Mixon. Mixon with a first down and more. And finally brought down right at the midfield stripe. Back to Mixon on first down. Able to power through. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. From the 6 now on 2nd and 3. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Here we go now on 1st and goal.
Single.
Here's a run with Mixon. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Joe Mixon taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bengals are going to take a first quarter lead. Well, first quarter, maybe. We are set, ready to rock for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup, and these guys on your screen ready to rock as well. Some of the stars of today's game, and speaking of the game, let's get right to it. Charles and I settled here in the booth. This should be a fun one. Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a look at some of the stars here of today's game. Let's get right to it. set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. This one fielded at the 5. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Boys, bring it up.
Gun. Start. 180.
Watch tight end. Odd. Three down. Odd.
Throwing now, Burrow on first down, eluding the pressure right. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
Three down.
A first carry for the former Oklahoma Sooner, Joe Mixon. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only they're controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the second and the third levels. You know, get to linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon.
Mike 33. What is hot?
Let's go. Mike check 33.
12.
Jam him.
They'll run here with Mixon. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Here we go.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. 180. Wait, stop.
Burrow looking to pass. Flushed out right. He will find his man Chase complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Boom.
Maybe worse than the loss of yardage, they also lose the down. So now it's 3rd and long. Burrow will throw. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch.
Here we go.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
On 1, ready? 11 MT.
What's the run? They're running it. Hey, switch gears.
Mixon with a first down carry. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
No problems with me. Mike check 30.
12.
From it's Burrow. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
Escaping the pressure right. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge, and that's good enough for a first down.
That's a big league job there of getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up 1st and goal.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal.
What is hot?
3 down.
And they'll turn to a power game to try to get in. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bengals take it right down and score on the opening drive. Extra point by Anderson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
31. Watch twist. Shift.
Regular.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. And a big loss here as he's taken down. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's second and a country mile. Another try after the first down sack. Allen. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowl safety Cam Chancellor. And they're already in the red zone. The 18-yard line is where they take over.
Here we go.
So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18.
11 MT tight. 11 MT tight.
33.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. They'll roll him out right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
11 mighty.
33. Gotta do better.
To throw once more on second and 10. Burrow to Mixon on the check down. And they can't bring him down. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Joe Mixon, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Extra point by Anderson, up and good. And it's now 14-0. Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
And now the throw here is incomplete, and with that, we come to the end of the first quarter of play. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Here's Allen to throw it. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big play there for the Raiders. On play action, Allen. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 down at the 33.
Check nickel.
Stop.
To throw, it's Allen. And he almost had his second pick of the game. Probably should have. Yeah, he's frustrated as it falls incomplete.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. On second down, it's Sanders. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Good work, boys.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Double tight. We got three, fellas. We got 3.
They'll run with Sanders. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
30.
180.
You don't want it? You don't want none of that. Give me that. Pick up the ball.
Half 10.
31's the mic. Hey, they scared. They scared. 31's the
On second down and 4. Allen. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off by the Pro Bowl safety Cam Chancellor. And the Bengals are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
Big 13.
33. You can't block me. You can't block
11, 11, 11, 11.
me.
Hey, check Mike 33. Check Mike 33.
Throwing again on second down. Burrow dumps it off to Mixon. And I think the ball's out. And the Raiders have recovered. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused, because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
Second down, and back they go to Sanders. And down inside the 15 he goes.
Let's go.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Being chased out left. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
All right, D.
Double tight, double tight. Double tight.
Now a carry for Sanders. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3.
Half 85.
3 down, 3 down.
Off 52.
Allen.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
And that is incomplete.
Yeah.
16 seconds now on the clock. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
31's the mic. Army, Army. Army, Army.
To the air, Allen. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowl safety Cam Chancellor. And the Bengals are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
I'm one. Ready?
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together.
Go, go, go. Right there. 54, right there.
Now Burrow on 1st down, rolling to his right. He finds his running back, Mixon. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing.
Here we go.
But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Final play of the half for Burrow and company. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this 3rd quarter of action. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the Pro Bowl safety Cam Chancellor. That he's going to get this on down to the 13-yard line.
Here
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
45, 45,
11, 11.
45. I got him. 45's the mic. Check pass, check pass.
Now Burrow. Sliding out of the pocket. And Burrow going to slide to the ground as he does pick up the first down.
Let's go.
Wide 80.
Mixon. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Joe Mixon, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bengals use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Extra point by Anderson, up and good. And it's now 21-0. Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time, one play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by the Pro Bowl safety Cam Chancellor. And we now have a new single-game interception king, a record-breaking 5th pick there.
If that's not the true definition of a ball hawk,
11.
I don't know what is. That is absolutely phenomenal. What comes to mind quickly, partner, is one of the more recent ones to get to 4. D'Angelo Hall, a terrific player in his own right, but in this case, 5. That sets a brand new NFL record. Well, defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
Here we go.
2nd and 10.
Mike, 45.
Wide 80. Wide is hot.
Hey, check Mike.
12.
Mike, 45.
Now it's Burrow.
Here we go again. Here we go again.
And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
Here we go.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
It's going to be a long day.
11, Thomas.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Flush to his right. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down.
Well, he was looking at a dime formation, 6 defensive backs on the field, so he's looking for anyone to throw the football to, but he didn't have anyone open, so he took off and ran for it, but he came up just short, and that brings up 4th down.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Eleven MT.
They snapped that at 1. Now it's Burrow. He'll buy some time right. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15.
Here we go.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging into our second half blowout material.
33. Watch the run. Watch the run.
12.
Now it's Burrow. They'll roll him out right. Now Burrow loses the football, and the Raiders pick it up. Well, number one on the list of things not to do when you're up 3 scores in the third, that right there, give the football away.
I love when you speak like that. You know how doctors talk about taking the Hippocratic Oath, first do no harm? You just did the football-cratic one right there. Don't give the ball away when you have a lead that you can lock this game down with.
Ricky.
Here's Allen following the fumble recovery. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Jordan Willis picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Back quite a ways here, facing 2nd and 19.
Watch the twist.
Another try after the first down sack. Allen, he's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. And he will lose yardage here back to his own 6. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
31's the mic. Rabbit.
Now Allen. That one complete to Hill. It's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a 4th down.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. And now here is another interception. Picked off by the safety, Reggie Nelson. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
What's my name?
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Mike, check 33.
11.
Pick it up. It's our time, guys. Our time. Let's get off the field.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to the huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6.
Hey, we got 3 down.
Hey, check. 11.
Mike, 33.
Hey, 11.
Here's Burrow. Rolling to his right. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
11 MT tight.
Mike, check 33. I'll get him.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow sliding out of the pocket. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Joe Burrow keeping it himself from 8 yards out. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis, ready for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a peek at some of the big players in today's game, and you're a big player in today's game as well. Let's get the party started. Here's the former Saint and Viking Morton Anderson to get this one started. And we are underway from Cincinnati. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go. Hey, we got tight left, tight left. Hey. You got it.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Anything moves, we hit it.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
3 down.
Dickerson on the handoff. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7.
It's a party now.
To throw, Bridgewater. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing, but to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position, and to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Back to throw. He'll buy some time right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass.
Now Burrow loses the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
Well, give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but that's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Jordan Willis. What a play by him. That's a loss of 17.
Hey, tight ends. 5 down.
After the sack on 1st down, Bridgewater going to take a shot for Gallup. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That is complete. It's Eric Dickerson. And they'll get him down here at the 23. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down.
They can't hang with us. Here we go. Watch 7. Watch.
They're indeed going for it. Bridgewater.
Hey, you're on an island over there.
Flushed out right.
Check 26. Check 26.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off, and it'll be a turnover on downs. Escaping the pressure right. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
The best quarterbacks that ever played the game all wanted to blend in with their teammates and be one of the guys. But sometimes you got to take modesty and put it aside. You're the franchise quarterback, the face of the team, and the guy that leads them to victory. You have to get down and protect yourself and not take hits like that.
On one, ready?
From down at the 12, it's first and 10.
54, right there. 54, Mike.
They'll look to throw.
You better be afraid of me.
Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. Touchdown, Bengals.
There we go. That's
Joe Mixon,
there you go.
a 12-yard touchdown grab. Bengals are going to take a first-quarter lead. So it takes them just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on 4th down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
Extra point by Anderson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Go ready. Focus, defense, focus. Man left. 3 down.
On 1st down, Dickerson. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. Trey Hendrickson, the one who gets him on the ground.
Ready.
2nd and 9.
Coming for you. You mine.
31.
Throwing is Bridgewater. Flush to his right. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40.
Nice pick.
I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open.
True.
So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
I'm going to run you over.
Now he's going to let it go deep left side. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And the Cowboys are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
Our time. It's our time. 31. Delta. Here we go.
Bridgewater. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to look for Allen now on the deep ball. Oh, and Bridgewater intercepted for the third. Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. I'll call it luck or skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you retain possession, that's all you're looking for.
Flushed out right. Getting this into the hands of Eric Dickerson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. We remind you in just a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Orlando and our good friend Jonathan Coachman. Coach will run through some of the numbers and the next-gen stats from this first half of football. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
That's right.
The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
Here we go.
To try again after the sack. Bridgewater going deep here for Allen. Oh, and Bridgewater intercepted for the third time. Picked up by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes. And the Bengals are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Well, we heard all week that they were going to put the football in the air a lot. The problem is that is now 4 interceptions, Charles, that he has thrown in this first half. How do you treat a situation? What do you say to your quarterback right now?
Boy, that's an interesting question because a lot of it depends on the head coach and the people making the decisions. You have to know your quarterback and know if he's mentally tough enough to have a chance to turn it around, or is he a guy that maybe you've seen enough and it's time to go to the backup? But right now what you're rooting for is your defense to help keep you in the game, to give him an opportunity to get back on track.
And that is incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free. Absolutely no disguise on that one. They just went for it. Put him out there and said, go deep. Let's try and hit him. Unfortunately, to no avail.
Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th. To the air again, Burrow. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And the Cowboys' defense is going to get him the football back. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of a defense.
Buying time to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Tight end's right.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. So, of course, they declined that there. They knew they had the free play. They got great yardage out of it.
It's kind of like when we were at dinner last night. You saw me reach for the check, so you ordered dessert on top of it, right? You said you had the free play.
Yeah.
Right, Humphrey, have what you needed. Go ahead and get a little more on top. I like it.
And, oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowl safety Cam Chancellor. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators.
Here we go.
They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach. We can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a
touchdown. It's complete from 21 yards away. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
And that's a drive that makes everyone happy on that bench because they accomplish exactly what they set out to do. Take care of the football, eat up a little clock, end up in the end zone. Now they've got a cushion for the rest of the game. So they didn't just help themselves offensively, they helped their defense out as well.
Anderson on for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away. Taken in at the 3. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Let's go.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not that. But he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Double tight. Hey, we got 3 down. Slam.
Back to Dickerson here on second down. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. They got 2 of the 3 they needed there. It leaves them with 3rd and just a yard.
Ready. Watch the run. Kill.
Here's Eric Dickerson, and he has the first down as he's able to reach the ball forward and get past the line to gain.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Ready.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Double tight. Even. 4 down. Even.
Toss play. This is Eric Dickerson. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
30. Like 20. Got it. Tight end to the right, boy. Tight end to the right.
On second down now, Dickerson. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Bridgewater to throw it. Forced out to his left. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a fourth down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Bridgewater to throw for it on fourth.
3 down.
Oh, he's got his tight end pitch complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. So they go from one 42-yard line to the other as they come up now first and 10. Here's Bridgewater. Dancing to his left. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by the safety, Reggie Nelson. And the Bengals are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. And now we get a peek at some of the top players here for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis ready to go in the booth. We hope you're ready to go at the controls. Let's play. Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And we are underway from Cincinnati. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Here we go. Wide 80.
Mike 20. Here we go, D. Here I come again. Here I come again. Here I come again.
The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Not a lot of running room there, not a place to make a cut and kind of exit out because they had everything bottled up. Looked to me like the linemen were taking on their blocks really well and giving up no creases.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
54. I'm here all day.
Burrow looking to pass. Escaping the pressure right. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
52's the mic. Check 52's the mic. You go night-night. Time to go night-night.
11, 11, 11.
Burrow will throw. This goes out wide for Mixon. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on 3rd down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a 1st down.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Pass. My 52. I'm coming for you, side.
From midfield now, Burrow. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. And Burrow going to throw again. He'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Freiermuth. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That's 30 yards now in the last 2 plays. Back-to-back 15-yarders, and they're rolling.
Tight end's right. Watch tight. Tight end's right.
They'll run on 1st down. Mixon. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They've taken this opening kickoff and marched it right down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing. Their plan is working. But I flip it over and watch and say, okay, what are you going to do to change things up? Because if you don't, they're going to put that ball in the end zone real soon.
Down at the 2. Broke through first contact, but ultimately stopped shy of the goal line. That's good for a gain of 6, second and goal.
Watch Mike. He runs. Hey, Mike 52.
They'll let the fullback try and take him home. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. And give him 2 yards officially, and now it'll be third and goal. And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Bengals take it right down and score on the opening drive. Morton Anderson now for the extra point. And he's got it to make it 7-0 Bengals. Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Under crunch. 19 tight.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. They'll roll him out right. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. Charles and I set for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as we get a peek some of the stars in today's game. Well, will they be stars? Will you be a star? We'll find out. Let's play. Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team.
Keep playing hard.
Here we go. Wide 80.
Mike's 5-4.
Wide, he's hot.
Hey, I'm coming up.
Here we go. Get in the huddle.
First down. Here's Burrow. He'll drop this one down to Mixon. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so.
Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Jack Youngblood. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
Gotta go.
On third down, Burrow. Flush to his right. Open man, that's the tight end Freiermuth. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Here we go. Wide 80.
Check. Watch 54. Let's go, defense.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
Mike 54.
Looking to throw again on second down. Burrow. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And the Seahawks are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
Rolling to his right. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. And it's a terrific return here as he's going to have them set up with a first and goal right at about the 6-yard line. Well, a shaky start for both quarterbacks now. We had the interception on the opening drive, and now they throw it right back to him.
So does that mean we're really kind of starting from the beginning, Brandon, right? Both of them have done it, so we kind of start from scratch. Looks to me like both of these defenses have done their homework, and they're executing quite well.
It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up second and goal.
Though they held him to a short gain on that one, and it almost felt like on that first run, they were trying to just throw the jab at him. So how do you stop a jab? Get closer and smother it, just as they did on that last play.
Another try from Mixon, and he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And not going to be able to push this forward. He runs into a wall right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, so a big stop, and it's going to leave him with a 4th and goal. The career leader in field goals made knocks that one through. And the Bengals are on the board first here. It's 3-0. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you've got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away. But they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
Play action. Now Wilson. Steps away to his left. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down. Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. He'll look to set up his blockers. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And out will come the offense as they take over.
On one, ready?
The Bengals drive about to get going. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize, like going to the county fair. You don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. And he's got a Bengals first down as he gets this up past the 30.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Come on, D.
Throwing now, Burrow on first down. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
And he's got this down to the 35.
Come on, baby, let's go. Get excited.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success.
Here we go. White 80.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
Boy, that was certainly well-read defensively, and the key to any screenplay is space to work, and there was none to be found there, and they tackle it for just a short gain.
A throw left side, caught by the tight end Freiermuth. Touchdown, Bengals! Pat Freiermuth from 19 yards away. And the Bengals, they widen their lead.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
Morton Anderson now for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip. Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they've got just over 50 seconds to go till halftime, so they can try to put something together if they want. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Reggie Nelson. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the Pro Bowl safety Cam Chancellor. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six for a Bengals TD.